Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and today we're going to make a project, or I have a project for you that we are going to make for outside. Look at, I don't know if you can see that it's lighting. Is this not beautiful? This is an idea that I saw on Pinterest, like most of my ideas. Super simple and not very much money at all. What we're going to use, the secret to this, is this silicone glue. It's 100% silicone, and it's weatherproof, not just waterproof. So it is basically for windows and doors. So you know it's got to be good in the weather. I have tried so many different glues doing this project. I had done a number of these, and some of them worked really well, but then when they were out in the weather a while, things started just popping off. And this is supposed to be guaranteed not to let it crack or peel. We'll see. This is one that I have finished, and what I have on the top is a solar cap and this little hanger. They came together from Amazon. I got 12 of them for I think like $14, so almost $1 a piece. And there are little fairy lights in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very bright. It was so bright last night. Out of all of my solar lights that I have out there, this one was the brightest and so pretty. The one I'm going to do today is we're going to do these with the darker blue, and these are just glass gems, I think they call them. They're little round jobbies, but they're flat on one side. So that's the part that you're going to glue to your vase. Very pretty. I paid $1, roughly $1 to do a whole jar. So the cost of my jar, these are pint jars, not quarts. So the cost of my jar was like $1. The lids were a little over $1, and the glass things were $1, the gems. So the whole thing is like $3.25 to make one. And you definitely could sell those for a lot more, especially if you put like a bow or something on there, however you want, if it's protected under a porch awning. Or I have on my lanai, I have a roof over part of it, so I could put a cloth bow or something on there and it would look good. Coffee. I have a mint in my mouth, so sorry if I sound kind of funny, but my throat's been really dry lately. And I get to coughing, so I just put the mint in my mouth. This glue, it's a little cloudy at first, but then when it dries clear. GE is the company that makes that. So what I'm going to do is, I have my first row done first, and let me tell you why. The first row is the absolute hardest to do, because they kept wanting to slide underneath. You have to make sure that you keep your jar on a flat surface while you're doing them. Otherwise they'll slide underneath, and then won't sit right. It'll be all funky. Once I do a row, then I take my Scotch tape and I go around it just to hold it till it dries. It's not really doing anything but just adding a little bit of support. So let's get started. And there's no rhyme or reason to how I glued those on. And I think it looks better if you don't have like a pattern. Okay, see I don't know if you can see that. See the glue? It's a little clear. It's somewhat cloudy. But I just start putting them on. And I did notice sometimes they don't fit equally all the way around, so you might just have to leave a slight gap in between so you can get enough on. I think I have 14 that go around this jar. This is a mason jar. This one is a ball jar, and here's what it looks like before the gems. See the ball? So this one's a little more rounded. It's not as square. I don't know if you can see it better that way. Where this one, this mason jar, it's a little more of a square. You can't really see, but it's got more of a squared off look to it. So the gems are going to hit just a little different. And I put quite a bit on there. But see, now if I left it like this, it would all ooze and drip out the sides. So I have to kind of like keep them in check while I'm going around. And then once I get a row done, I'm going to put the tape on. What do you think? Oh, that's pretty. I love that. Hey, Katrina. How's it going, kiddo? So, I'm so glad you're home. We are Glue and Gems. Super simple. Just adding them around. And I like the fact that it dries clear because nobody wants to see a lot of gloopy glue going around your piece. And some of my gems are frosted and some are more of a clear, and then I have some that have more of an iridescent to it. It's kind of hard to see with these ring lights. But I like the fact the frosted one, and the clear ones together kind of add, oops, I lost one already. Kind of add more of a texture, if you will. Oh boy. The lawn guys are here, can you tell? The lawn guy, the pool guy. I'm trying to keep all the curtains shut. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taping already, just to keep those on. Scotch tape. Nothing major or expensive, but I'm putting that on there just to hold those on until I get a row done. See how I've got that taped on there? That way that will hold that straight. And I think I'm going to leave it upright to glue, so I'll show you as I go along, but you're probably not going to be able to see the thing up close. How's that? Hi, Lori. Thank you. This, I love how this turned out. In fact, I have one on my back porch that I just love. Lanai back porch, whatever you want to call it. But I'm seriously thinking about making these to sell. I don't know, what do you think? Only $3 basically to make one. You could sell these easily for $10. How fun. Or start making Christmas presents already. I know that sounds kind of silly in June, but if you're like me, I don't have a lot of money to, especially at Christmas, just to buy presents all at once. That's really hard for me. So if I buy presents throughout the year, and then I am making a little pattern. I didn't even realize it. Buying presents throughout the year, that way when Christmas does roll around, I am not out a lot of money. And we have different bills that come out. So, I mean, our different bills at the end of the year, you know how you have taxes and we have our homeowners association. I mean, we just have extra bills coming out towards the end of the year. And, that's going to be too big. Some of them are a little bit smaller, so I'm looking for an itty bitty one. But I have different bills coming out at the end of the year and don't have a lot of money for Christmas. That one. That one's smaller. Yep, that'll work. So if I can do my Christmas presents throughout the year, and everybody gets really nice gifts that way because I'm not really working, oh, well, I can only afford this much on this person and that much. Especially on kids and grandkids. So it's nicer to just buy it throughout the year. Okay, so you can see my row of tape, but that's how I keep them on. And it usually takes, what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took 6 rows for this one, and it's probably going to take 5 or 6 for this one. It's a little narrow, or not as big around, so it might not take as many gems. So let's see. I know, Katrina, I'm telling you, I really, and I love making my Christmas presents other than, buying them, especially if I can find something that really, really reminds me of a certain person. I like to make them a gift. All right. Oh, not too shabby. Let's see. I love how this is coming together. I didn't realize when I bought the gems, and I think I got these at Hobby Lobby, but Walmart has them too. So they're not expensive. I think they come in a little mesh bag for $1. And I think I've mixed up 3 different colors. Yeah, 3 different colors on here. So it didn't take actually $3 worth. I think it's actually in one bag will fit around here. So that's $1. But this glue, I found it on Pinterest. A lady was, what was she doing? She was gluing something on glass windows, and she wanted it, she was trying different glues, and she said this glue was like the absolute best. It's $7 for this glue, but you can make probably 3 or 4 of these with it. So that's not too pricey. And I think it comes in larger sizes. I think it even comes in one of those big caulk gun things, but I don't need that much. But I am planning on making stuff for a Christmas, not flea market, what do I say, Christmas, like a Christmas craft show. My girlfriend and I did that last year and made a whole bunch of stuff, so we're thinking about doing that again this year. Different churches have them. They have them at like our Florida State Arena. They have them all over the place, or the fairgrounds have them all over the place. So we're hoping to get enough inventory. So I'm thinking about making some of these. I think those would be really great. My phone is dinging. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. Oh well. That was an ad for Michael's. Only people that like really want to talk to me are people that want my money. I think it's my fault because I sign up for just about every kind of blog and sales and stores and all sorts of stuff. So it's kind of my fault. Oh, see, I was running in a pattern with those clear. I don't want to do that. Sometimes it's harder to not keep to a pattern. Just put a bunch of blues together. See, this row is going pretty good without tape. I think the more you go up the chain, the easier they stay on. Because I think they're resting on the rows behind them. I have to put all those blues together because somehow I was making a pattern I didn't want to do. All right, so that one's done. Let's tape that up. Try to do it all with one thing of tape. I think my handle's going to get in the way. These handles are a booger. Let me tell you, they are such a booger to try to put on the jar. I've had my husband do it for me because I just don't have the strength to get it all around and hook it. They, I don't know if you can see, they just kind of hook down. It goes around the jar here and hooks down. They come pre-made. Really nice. And, if you want to hang these would be so sweet. But to get them on, little tough. Makes you want to say some choice words that you shouldn't ought be saying, as my mother would have said. You should not be saying that. Okay, if I put, trying to keep those clear out, and I had just pulled these, so hopefully I have enough. If not, I have a whole bag of them over there. I even bought, I can pull these. I even bought some really pretty green ones that I want to do a jar with. I think those would be really cool. My daughter is a nut for green, so I might make her one of these. Hopefully she's not watching. Don't look. Oh. Another sales ad. I tell you. I get them all day long. I sound like such a popular person, but it's people that want to sell me something. Oh, I love how that looks. Look at that. With all the blues. I think once it lights up and the whole thing just glows blue, that is going to be so pretty. Hopefully I have enough blue to go around, because this is all the blue that I have left from other things that I've made. I kind of want to space it out in a way. Look at how fast this is going. Wow. Oh, lawnmower. Of course. Of course. Our lawnmower guys normally come on Thursday, so I thought, oh, I'm gonna be safe, but no. Okay, I gotta move this tape out of the way. I don't want to, there we go. My tape was underneath my gem. I wanted to get it back over top. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Beauteous. Okay. I think I only need a couple more on this one, and I can go to the next row. This will be finishing up row 3. It's kind of difficult when you get to the end, like you have just not much space left, and you kind of like, oh. 2 I know will fit in there, but will 3? Nope, I think just 2. And then I'm going to have to space them out evenly around that row so it doesn't look all wonky. Oh, so there are quite a few gems left. Oh, look, I'm going to show you before I tape it. Look at how quick this is going. I love it. Pretty busy around here. That's why Carl was barking, because the lawn people. I think he thinks everybody comes to the house just to see him. Goofy dog. I'm a little short here. Let me put this piece on. And I just kind of lightly tape them. I just want them to stay in one place. Oh, this is pretty. Now, you don't have to use a mason jar, but you do have to use a jar that these lids are going to fit on. This is how they come. It's the little solar on top, and then they're the little fairy lights. Is the actual thing that lights up. And it does have an on and off switch, so that helps out also. But I have known like mayonnaise and pickle jars to actually accept the threads on these lids. So you could use any jar as long as it works on. They're right up to the window, cutting the grass. Oh well. It's kind of nice having it cut on a Friday though, especially if you're having company over on the weekend. So your yard looks all nice. Okay, so this is the next row, and I might do another row, but I don't know because that's so curved. If that would even work up there. It might not, so I might leave that top just without the gems on them. So yesterday, I met up with one of my friends and we made some 4th of July decorations that I'm super excited to show you. They were so easy, but they look really upscale. In fact, they look a little vintage, which, that's right up my alley. They turned out so cute. So I am going to jump on and do a live on how to make those. But it won't be this weekend because my husband and I are going to Disney. In fact, we're leaving tonight and then we'll be gone till Sunday. So that's why I'm doing a live today. Because I won't be live tomorrow. I might do a number of reels about things that I see at Disney. Might do that. But as far as a live video, I won't be on for that. Oh my goodness. Coming right down to the wire here. Oh, I still have plenty of gems. Look at that. Still have a whole bunch. I stuck some of these clear in here so the blue would go further. But I might not have had to use any of the clear. It might have been just fine. Okay, so this is where... is that a little one? 2 of them are really going to fit. But if I put one... Let me show you. I only have that big of space left. From here to here, I know there's a lot of reflection. So I need to try to either put one in the center and space the rest out, but I think if I do that, it's not going to look like the rest of the rows. So let me see if I can push things around and actually get 2 to fit in there. Hold your, cross your fingers. Cross, cross, cross. Oh, I did it. Okay. Look at there. Perfect. You can't even tell I had an issue. I think I had some of them a little further apart, so I just kind of squoze them around. Squoze. I squoze them around. All right. Try to tape this with this lid or this handle. And it looks funny, but let me tell you, this tape really works holding these gems on. I don't think I'm going to go any more up because it's going to hit into my wire things coming out. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I love this. I'm going to let it dry in the house because of the air conditioning. It's too humid outside. I don't know if it'll dry, but I'm going to take this baby and go set it in the sun so it gets charged up. So tonight I'll have that one. I'm going to turn this ring light off. See if you can see this better. Wait, let's turn this one off too. We're just going to sit here in the dark. There we go. I only have one ring light on, but you can actually tell it's turning off and on. Put it over here. It almost, I wish I could get the lights to twinkle, but these aren't the twinkling kind. But wouldn't that be cute? Because it would look like fireflies in there. I love it. These are so beautiful. And with the glass gems on the outside, it's super heavy. So you don't have to worry about the wind blowing this over and breaking. I love this. And it only took, wow, 50 minutes. Not bad at all. And it probably wouldn't take that long, but I stopped to talk about my glue and all the stuff that I use. This would be a really great project to do with your girlfriends, just to hang out and make these and have them for the 4th of July all set out. You could do it with bigger jars and set them out in the yard. I think all sorts of things you can do with this. Just beautiful. I'm chewing on my mint. If you like this project and you wanted to save this video so you can make it later, hit the little follow at the top and you'll be able to see all of my videos. That'll keep it to the forefront for you. If you want to go on Inspire Me to, the number 2, Inspire Me to DIY, I have a Facebook, an Instagram, and I have a website, Inspire Me to number 2, DIY.com, where I share how to do different crafts. I share different ways to decorate your home on a budget. Everything's on a budget for me because nobody has a lot of money just, at your fingertips. So everything is kind of, how can I make something look absolutely beautiful for little to no money? That's kind of my shtick. And my whole home is done that way. So if you're interested in something like that and learning different ways to upscale your home with not a lot of money, and I'm your girl. So go look at my website, hit the follow to follow me on Facebook, and I look forward to seeing you weekly. I should be back on next week. I'm off the whole week from my other job, so I'm hoping to pop on here a couple of times next week to see you all, because I miss hanging out with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this, and check back. Probably later today I'll have pictures of it all lit up. Maybe. No, because I'm leaving before dark, but I will have pictures of them all done and sitting next to each other. So have a great day. Stay cool because it's hotter than blazes out there. And if you have a pool, get in the pool and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next week. Bye.